Do you think this is a minimalist look? Or maybe this one? Well, it's not. And if you've ever tried to dress minimalist and ended up looking boring and flat and maybe faceless, this video is for you. Today I'm breaking down the most misunderstood style ever, minimalism, into 3 easy steps. And I'm going to show you how to take a bad minimalist outfit and step by step turn it into something clean and modern and intentional. Be good. Hello beautiful people, a warm welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena and I'm a professional stylist and we're diving in. So chapter number 1, cut is king. Okay, let's start here. Black jersey pants, thin white long sleeve top. People think this is a minimalism, but it's not. It's just weak styling of random basics, no structure, no shape, and the bad news, minimalism is brutal. If the cut is off or the fabric looks cheap, you see it immediately. There's nowhere to hide. I'll explain why it works like that at the end of the video. Actually, there's a visual reason hidden in art and design, and once you understand it, you'll never unsee it, so stay with me. So first thing I fix here is the pants. Same color, similar cut, I did it on purpose. I want to train your eye to see the difference, to feel the difference. They look similar, but they're not. These ones are tailored, they hold the line, they don't collapse around my legs. Suddenly it looks like I tried, but in a good way. And an important message, minimalism is not about less, it's about better. So next up is the top. The white long sleeve top I started with, it's thin, it's floppy, so I swap it for this one. Same idea, same color, but the fabric is thicker, structured, it keeps its shape. See what happens? The outfit suddenly has a frame, it's not melting anymore. Do you feel it now? See the difference? It's about choosing better. Clean shape, better fabric, same minimal palette, but now it looks refined. And of course, I also swapped the light beige heeled boots for the black flats because heels don't elongate your legs if they contrast with the pants. It's the color that blends with the bottom that makes the leg look longer, not the heel. And before you panic about the color palette, yes, minimalism can handle a color, but when you use it in an intentional, clean way and small portions. So let's add red sweater. So the first way, over the shoulders, it looks effortless, adds color close to the face and still keeps the silhouette clean. Second way, tied around the hips. I'd say it's a more advanced, like fashion-forward way, adds the illusion of layering. And third way, worn properly, classic way, simple, calm, and because the white long sleeve is peeking out at the collar and cuffs, it suddenly looks like I did it on purpose, not like I just threw on a sweater because I was cold. As you can see, I'm playing around with only 3 colors, black, white, and red. So minimalism, it's not about no colors at all. It's about using very clean and simple color palettes like this one, for example. And actually the concept of minimalism is where the 3 color rule originally came from. But I will show you some of like my favorite color palettes for minimalism later on, so we're moving on. And now the final step. I'm adding a clean design black leather bag, something that reflects modern minimalist design approach, and a sharp black tailored coat. Nothing crazy, no logos, no prints, no big drama. I can still play with different ways to style my red sweater as a scarf draped over my shoulders or keep it tied around the hips. You'll see this little styling trick a lot on influencers who really understand this style, and now it looks like an outfit, not like I got dressed in 30 seconds and hoped for the best. And that's the thing about minimalism, the fewer pieces you wear, the harder each one has to work. Like there's no print to distract and no jewelry to save it. And once again, the before and after, the indoor versions, without a strong base, no additional layers would work. And the main lesson here, the main lesson of this chapter, cut is king. If the shape is wrong, if the fabric looks cheap. You will see it immediately. And as always, all the fashion pieces I'm wearing today are linked down below in the description box, along with all the needed information for you to recreate my outfits, sizes, brands. All the links are waiting for you down below, and we're moving on. And I can already hear some of you saying, okay, fine, tailored pants are great, but I don't live in galleries and offices. I need something more comfortable. And totally fair, minimalism is not only for people who wear suit pants with creases all the time. Let's talk jeans. But even here, the rule is the same. If the cut is wrong, the whole outfit collapses. This is a very common version of what people consider a simple, casual outfit. Super skinny jeans, basically like denim leggings and ballet flats. I actually love the top half, a V-neck sweater over a classic white t-shirt, but the bottom part just ruins everything. This is another perfect example of how a dated, shapeless cut can destroy the whole look, no matter how nice the rest of the styling is. So my first move here is I swap dated skinny jeans for a wide leg dark wash jeans. And it's not that only wide leg jeans work here. You can go straight leg or relaxed tapered cut, just not the dated super skinny ones. And for shoes, I switched to suede kitten heel boots. They instantly look more elegant and refined. If you don't like heels, you can easily do simple Chelsea boots, still modern, still structured. To finish the look, I add a suede minimalist bag and a corduroy jacket in a relaxed modern cut. I stay in the brown color family, different shades, nothing loud, just a soft tonal palette that feels warm and intentional. And here it is, the before and after. See the difference? How just one wrong cut can totally ruin the entire outfit. And we're moving on to chapter number 2, fabric and texture. Another approach, another key rule in minimalist style. Fabric matters more here than in any other style, and as I promised you before, I will explain you with visual examples at the end of this video. And we're starting with the wig version. It's not that the pants are bad or dated. No, they're good. They look fine, but they're just not for me. They're not made for my body shape. They make me look frumpy. Same with the cardigan. No form, no definition. The cardigan looks a little bit tired, you know? So I swap both pieces. Pants, now in a tweed-like fabric that actually flatters my body, and a simple crew neck sweater that holds its shape and instantly looks more refined. Next step, layering. I add a long sleeve underneath so the white collar and cuffs speak out. You can skip this part if you don't like layering. It still works without it, but this small detail makes it more intentional. Accessories are the same as before. My favorite gray loafers in the same color as my pants and a basic black leather bag. And here's the before and after. Small changes, yes, but they make the entire outfit look polished instead of tired. I hope you can see the difference because it feels so subtle but so important. And now, if you are ready to go further, this is where minimalism gets very interesting. I add an outerwear piece, but it's not a tailored coat, it's not a wool blazer, it's a cape. A structured cape. It's just another interesting, more elevated option to a tailored coat or a casual jacket I suggested before. I'm not saying it's a must. No print, no color, it only adds shape. Because in minimalism, when you don't use prints or logos or bright colors, you use form. This is exactly that. Now, outfit formula number 2 here in this chapter, another angle. Let's bet on texture. So, do you remember I swapped my gray pants for tweed-like fabric pants, meaning I added texture because tweed looks like texture. So now I follow that idea and add a textured top, a cable knit with this softly sheer finish. Yes, I add a belt. I'll talk about accessories a little bit later. Now both pieces speak the same language. Texture on texture, but still clean, still minimalist colors, only gray and white. To finish the look, another textured piece, a wool blazer. Simple, classic, timeless. And the last step, a clean minimalist brooch. Because in minimalism, texture and small details belong to the same family. They visually echo each other and like complement each other. That's look number 2 in this chapter, fabric and texture. Quiet but powerful. And that brings us to the chapter number 3, details and accessories. So if you tell me I don't like layering and texture is actually not for me, so what do I do then? I just say you go for accessories. I'm starting with the simplest base ever, black tailored pants and a white crew neck sweater. Clean, sharp, a lesson from chapter number 1 about the cut and shape is learned. So we already have a nice balanced base here. And now instead of adding more layers or texture, I let the accessories do the talking. No chunky gold chains, no giant flower earrings, no sparkles, just one modern necklace and a watch. Minimalists don't decorate, they place things with intention. That alone already makes the outfit feel finished. And to finish it off for going outside, I add the same cape I used before for that extra touch of shape and form. I love this look so much. Even though the color palette is so simple here, it's so clean and sharp, it's so me style. And now the second outfit formula here in this chapter, the same black tailored pants, but different top. I add a short sleeve sweater. Still minimal, but with a twist. The sleeve shape changes the whole proportion, and again, it keeps its structure, and that's important. The final touch, a clean modern brooch, no crystals, no butterflies or roses, no drama, like a quiet cherry on top. And that's the whole point of this chapter. If layering is not for you, if texture is not your style, structure and accessories can still carry the look. Small details, big difference. And now the last chapter, chapter number 4, sculpture and texture. So we've talked about the cut, the fabric, the accessories, the details, and now the last chapter. This is where minimalism almost turns into architecture. I'm wearing an O-shaped wool dress. No waist definition, no prints, no color games, just shape. And I know a lot of you don't like this dress. I've styled it several times here on my YouTube channel, so I know you don't like it. It's not for everyone, I admit that, but think of it as my bold move for those of you who want more. Here I'm using both shape and texture, and to finish it off I add the same brooch as before. That's my way of saying yes, don't be afraid to use all the tools we talked about: cut, fabric, texture, shape, details. Minimalism doesn't have just one face. It can be quiet and it can be bold as well. All of this at the same time. And now the final chapter, something that I've promised you before. Why minimalism is so unforgiving. Why we're talking so much about the fabric, the cut, the quality of the fabric and everything. Like, why is it so brutally honest? I want you to imagine one thing. Imagine white blank canvas. If you look at this canvas, you can see everything, every bump, every scratch, every texture. But once you paint on it, once you put a storytelling, a picture on it, you don't see the canvas. You see the story, you see the colors, you see the storytelling. You don't see the canvas anymore. You don't see the texture of the canvas anymore. This is how minimalism works. And clothes work the same way way, when you remove prints, you remove interesting color combinations, you removed the interplay of shades, there's nothing left to hide behind. Only cut, fabric, proportions, and small details. And if those are wrong, you see it immediately. All right, that's enough, okay? That's enough. I'm taking over because style is not an exam, it's not a test to pass. It's a playground. Wear those ripped jeans you loved in the 90s, pair them with the classic crew neck, add your favorite accessories. Or don't. Spice it up with your favorite animal print. Top it off with that cape you've been drooling over. Minimalist, maximalist, who cares? If it brings you joy, if it puts a smile on your face and makes you shine, you are doing it right. And that's the only thing that matters. Okay, fine. I agree. There's actually nothing else to add here. She's right. If it feels honest, if it feels true to you, that's the only thing that matters. Okay, thank you so much for spending this time with me. You know the drill. Follow me here on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Drop a comment. Don't forget to check out my description box and see you in the next one. You're still here, it means you're ready to watch another video. My recommendation would be 7 modern skirts for fall winter and mistakes to avoid. So actually I've created 24 easy casual outfits with 7 must-have skirts. I'm pretty sure you would love this.